All right. How we doing tonight, guys? Can you be here? And another episode and video from cities and suburbs. How you guys doing? Welcome aboard. It is Monday, April 5th. Some housekeeping for you. Don't be afraid, and don't be concerned about the Red Sox. I mean, actually, it's just nice to see baseball again. Real baseball. I mean, even with 4,100 people at Fenway Park yesterday, the first game I kind of tuned into. But anyway, first things first, how you guys doing, man? How's Worcester doing? How's our country doing? We'll get into the sports in a little bit, but not too much. But I want to put the Red Sox into perspective because people are oh boy, the Red Sox are going to stink this year. And well, so are 26 other ball clubs, depending on your standards of what stink is and what's a good ball club. In some cities, I mean, a baseball club, if they win 60 games, that's a victory. All right? Not every team are the New York Yankees or your beloved Woo Sox, but we'll get to that. And hello, Worcester. COVID update for Worcester. Dr. Michael Hirsch. Listen to him every Monday on a radio show on AM 830 WCRN, the talk of the Commonwealth. So Dr. Michael Hirsch is, I don't want to get his title wrong. I don't know if it's the Chief Medical Officer. I know it's Matt Castile, and I don't want to bleed things here, but Dr. Hirsch, listen to him every Monday. And he's been pretty accurate in terms of, number one, be smart, wash, distance, mask, right? WDM. Right now, though, according to the show this morning, looks like 41% of the people that live in Worcester, realize they have these numbers. They know exactly where you had your shot. And I had both of them. And as of Wednesday, I'll be 2 weeks immunized. Let's get rid of that word. Vaccinated 2 weeks. And that's the expectant rate where you can get into a safe zone and efficacy zone, if you will. 41% of the state of the city of Worcester has had their number one shot. 20%, and I'm sure it's a little bit above that today. Again, it's Monday, April 5th, and the time is 6:31 here on your AM dial. But 20%, and I'm sure it's going to climb, have had the second shot, jab, stick, depending on where you are in the country and the world. So we're moving in that direction. A couple of conversations out there, though. There have been some side effects to, regardless of whether it is the Moderna or the Pfizer. As far as the J&J jab, the Johnson & Johnson jab, I'm not hearing anything as far as side effects go. But if we look at getting the inoculated and vaccinated and whatever native word you want to use, there are going to be some side effects. And those side effects aren't because you're being poisoned. It is your body actually producing antibodies to this god-awful coronavirus that is masking itself right now as a variant. It's a variant now. All right, so a variant, desperate, it's on the move. It wants to get you, and it's going to get people who aren't covered up and washing their hands. All right? And I watched a lot of the casual, even Major League Baseball, you know, watching the games and the casual putting a mask up. And, I mean, is it really working anymore? I mean, I watched two umpires, a manager, and a game the other day, I think it was Cincinnati. There was the first brawl of the season, if you will. And I'm watching the manager and the umpire go over the scorecard, like, you know, who should be ejected. And they're like standing right next to each other, not wearing a mask. Either one of them. So I'm wondering about the efficacy of the mask at this point. But Worcester, yeah, we're on the way. And if you have not received a vaccination, just go and do it. It's a bundle package, man. Right? You're going to be safe. You're going to be healthy. And it'll allow your body to build up the antibodies. So that just, you know, that's sometimes anytime after even an influenza shot, you get a little ill because you're building up some antibody. You'll be stronger for it coming out the other side. Believe me. Aren't we stronger? Every time we have a good fight, we always come out stronger, and you should. So that being said, the Woo Sox postponed from April 13th. They will open up on the road against Buffalo. Their home opener will be on May 11th versus Syracuse. That'll be at 3:05. Now, Syracuse, interesting city. It has a nice museum there about the Great Lakes and the Erie Canal, actually. The Museum of the Erie Canal is in Syracuse, great college, we know that. It's roughly the same size around Worcester. It's about a 143,000 people population, pretty close to Lake Ontario and the Finger Lakes. Versus Worcester, we have the canal, right? We have a lot of great things going on. So it's going to be really great for Worcester to, be in the record books as a professional baseball city. It's going to be awesome. So it looks like let's go back and we can end it with this. But, I did watch the first 3 games and I do have satellite radio, so I love listening to baseball on the radio. But yeah, the Red Sox have been outscored. They scored 5 runs in their first 3 games. And I'm telling you, I really don't know. I really don't know who any of these folks are. People will say, who's that guy that pitched yesterday, Ken? Who's that guy that pitched? And I said, well, Major League Baseball teams look so different in April than they will after the All-Star break. Okay? And we can just say that. Leave it with that. But anyway, guys, happy Monday, April 4th. Be safe. Get the shot if you can. All right? It will help you. It'll help all of us. All right? So we will talk to you guys soon. Take care here from cities and suburbs. Good night.